Chat, should we ixnay TTS for today?
Don't fucking address them like they're people.
Chat?
Don't fucking talk to them like. Don't ask them their opinion.
Yeah.
This
yeah,
is
that's
the
my
problem
bad.
with
Us
lib
streamers.
these
Us
days.
lib streamers. Me lib streamers. I voted for Trump 10 times. I'm pumped about these tariffs.
Yeah.
I gained so much
said
money
do more.
yesterday. All right, I will mute it. And when I say I will mute it, I don't know how to mute it for our ears, so I can only mute it for you guys. Actually, Tim, just don't let him through. What do you think? What is that one? Can I go sip for sip? Actually,
Yeah.
no, I can't.
You have mono?
No, I
Me
have like
too.
a slight
Oh.
sore throat.
Yeah.
It's not that bad, but it's not. It's enough that you shouldn't.
And you're sick.
Ah, is Trump going strong? No, I've lost 75% of what I put into it.
It's pretty great.
Okay, let's focus. Meal review. Snack zone.
Snack
Yeah, I
zone.
knew he was gonna say that. I knew he was
Snack
gonna say that.
zone. Welcome back to the snack zone, boys.
We are back from Japan. Holy shit, there's a lot of people in here. Wait, how many people are watching right now?
Don't think about it.
No, I like looking at it constantly, and it
don't think
reflects
about
the
it,
value of
or I'll
myself as
freak
a person.
out.
Oh my lord! There's 26,000 people in here.
Well, now I'm puckered. Now I won't be myself. I gotta be someone else.
I have to change myself.
Someone who's interesting.
We're back from Japan. It's been about a week. The final episode went up yesterday of Tip to Tip, but we have not.
Wait, really?
The final episode's up.
Hey!
All episodes are up. We have all 14 episodes finally up. The Hokkaido arc finished. We crossed
All right.
Japan.
Play the bald video.
And so we're going to watch the bald video on my
Yeah.
channel together. No spoilers. There's actually going to be a lot of spoilers today. That's almost entirely what this is.
You can actually see how much of the videos he's watched via the progress bar.
Yeah.
And it's a fucking lot.
Yeah. Well, I clicked on every, but I haven't watched all of them. I haven't watched the Kyushu arc at all or the Hokkaido arc at all.
That's fair. I've also skipped through and it makes the progress bar
Yeah.
look real
I
long.
definitely watch a good chunk of like 7 through 10, I think.
Sure, yeah. It was boring days. You
Yeah.
kind of had to have something.
Yeah. But anyway, we haven't seen a lot of it. Specifically, we didn't get to see any of the stuff with the maps.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, I made up an island.
Yeah.
I don't know
think-
how that
yeah,
happened.
I know.
Well,
I know what the fuck
little
happened.
stupidity.
No.
So I think the game plan is just go through the videos, watch them, react to what we did and what not and what have you, and that's the plan, right? That's it.
That's a good plan.
But I think before we go in, should we tell them what this was originally going to be?
Oh, yeah.
Because this,
Dude, I forgot
this is going
about
to be
it.
a way worse series.
It was so long ago. It was about to be fucking horrendous.
Yeah, like, so we did a practice trip. That's a bit of an exaggeration. We
Sure.
basically went camping for funsies.
We went camping one day to see if, like, I don't even know. We just wanted to do it.
if we could ride a motorcycle for 4 hours. That was
Yeah.
actually what we did.
Oh, and brave the cold of
Yes.
the lower Sierras.
So like 4 days before we left for Japan, we did a trip to Crab Cooker, but it wasn't actually Crab Cooker because we left too late because I had a sponsor stream.
Yeah, it's just like a campground 4 hours north of where we are.
Yeah. And so we went to the campground and it was cold as hell.
Yeah, it was fucking cold.
And on the ride, we were talking about our trip to Japan, which the initial idea was way different. It was not, can we cross Japan without a map? With no map.
Yeah.
Excuse me. With no map, not without a map.
Yeah. Sound better.
It was, can we cross Japan on only $1? Which is, one, fucking impossible.
2, stolen from Ryan Trahan.
3, stolen from Ryan Trahan. And we actually did so much work for it.
Yeah. Well, maybe you guys. But
Yeah.
I did a lot of work preparing mentally for it, which some would say is more work. But
Yeah, no, it
it
is.
was going to be like, you try to cross this fucking thing with $1.
Yeah.
And like you start with $1. But like the idea is like you make money along the way. Try to like, you have to pay for gas and shit by working like odd jobs. But Japan doesn't love odd jobs.
Yeah, so a few issues arose. We don't have a visa to work.
Yeah.
So everything we did had to be under the table in a country where they're very strict. 2, we wanted it to be legit, but also couldn't do it legit because we can't like rock up to a Japanese farmer's house and then be like, yo, can I work for you? 3, just bad time of the year to do it.
Horrendous. Yeah, super bad. We were gonna do this. This is how fucked it was. We were gonna start in Hokkaido, then on $1 try to make it down to the bottom.
Yep.
Yeah, and how the fuck you go to like a Japanese farmer and say, can I work for you for lodging and not too much money?
While also trying to travel 200 kilometers a day.
And also not knowing Japanese.
Yeah.
It would have been so fucking
it would have been
bad.
fucking miserable. So then we pivoted because on the trip, Dan and Cam, shout out to them. They're still in Japan, by the way. They've been in Japan for an extra week editing the rest of the series because if they flew, they would have missed a day. But they came up with the idea to travel across Japan with no map. And then we still had a bad idea in there, which was the $100.
Oh, yeah.
We were going to do a $100 daily budget.
And we did. We did a $100 daily budget for like 2 days.
Yeah, I think the first 2 days, yeah. It was the second day that we killed it, or the third day.
And it was just like ass and didn't help. It was like overcooked, you know? You like add too many things and then nothing makes sense.
Yeah, it wasn't overcooked, and it was also just like unnecessary. Like the first day where we were driving in the rain and we were getting to a hotel, I was like, bro, if this hotel costs $1 over budget, like fuck the budget. I'm gonna fucking kill myself out here.
It's gonna
I'm
be the
gonna
worst.
kill myself driving this motorcycle in the rain for another second.
Yeah, fuck that.
So I think we lucked into a pretty cool rule set, but I guess we can talk more about it as we're going. Is there anything you want to fucking preface before we get in?
No, let's just get into it, boys.
Let's just freaking rip right in.
My friend Michael Reese.
Let's just freaking rip right in. I think so. This one I haven't seen any of the maps. Apparently, episode 1's way different than the other episodes.
Been talking about doing a trip across Japan, and the
You hear
goal has
good?
been to go from the southern tip to the northern tip. The
loud?
whole time we're using this guy. This guy to figure out where we're gonna go.
You can
where
also
we're gonna
turn
eat,
this
where
guy.
we're gonna stay.
This
And
is your
every
own
step of the
personal
way,
one, this
we are
account.
relying on this. Not anymore.
Not
Because Michael, we're doing this the hard way. We're crossing Japan without a map.
We're going
Dude, I missed the
tip to
ice cream
tip.
at that point.
Do you think this was?
Anyway,
It's not
we're
better than
going
Cremio.
from Cape
Or-
Santa,
Did you
which
have
is
Cremio?
where you
No.
just saw,
Mother.
I
all the way
tried.
to Cape
I
Santa.
tried.
Oh, you tried. Okay, no,
If
you
it
tried.
couldn't
I
start any
tried.
harder, it's raining right now.
I tried, but I got drunk and hungover instead.
It's gonna rain the next couple of days.
Dude,
and we're gonna tell
you
you a
wanna
few
know a sad
additional
thing?
rules
What?
along the way.
I messed up my flight. Like I read the flight wrong, so I actually left at 5 p.m. the next day instead of 11. And I should
hung out.
have gone out. But then I didn't realize until the next day. Like I woke up early for checkout and I looked and I was like, oh my fucking god, I gotta find a coin locker.
So were you just at the airport the whole time?
Luckily I noticed right before I left the thing. I read the flight from LAX to Japan instead. But that's life.
Yeah, that's how it happens sometimes.
Well,
Before we do any of that, take a look at our motorcycles. These bad boys
Chaz is
are gonna
better?
take us all the way to Hokkaido. But first, we have to get out of Kyushu. And it's at this point, I should tell you, we have 3 rules we're following. The first rule is no maps, which is kind of tough because there's 2,000 miles of ground.
No pedophiles.
covered, and if we do it wrong, it might be closer to 30,000. Rule number
Anyone
2
traveling
is
Japan
no
without being a
smartphones.
pedophile
I realize
is
I've become
lost.
addicted to this thing, but now
Pick
I
it up
can't
again
use it to
tomorrow.
go on Yelp to
Failure.
find the best place to eat. Google Maps to figure out how to get there. Google Translate to figure out what to
Dude, the
order
no
when
phone
I get
was
there.
smart.
And
No phone,
finally,
great.
YouTube Shorts to fall
Okay.
asleep to. We are still currently
Let's talk about it. We had phone.
We had phone to talk to
We had Choto phone.
Skoshi phone.
We had
but-
Sakoshi phone.
Demo Mijikai phone desu.
Sukuwaza.
Yeah.
Sukuwaza.
Sukuwazu ni motazu ni
We did not scam. No, okay. So initially, I had Otto get a Google Pixel that was outfitted with just camera and Spotify, and Discord to call Cutie. But every time it connected to a new Wi-Fi, it logged out of Spotify for some reason.
The real challenge would have been going across Japan with no music and just our thoughts, and that's lost day 1 because I wrapped my bike around a semi truck.
Or going across Japan without losing our girlfriends.
That's
because
challenge
we didn't
level
talk to them
impossible.
for 2 weeks straight.
Yeah, that would have been rough.
Tim, yes, you can. So anyway, we used our phones, but literally, Boy Scouts honor.
That sounds like we lying, man.
No, I think I can swear on my mama that we
Yeah, I
did
could
not
too.
use it for maps or translating
Anything
or
else, yeah.
like we only used it to call our girlfriends, listen to Spotify.
We didn't even really take pictures on them. We took pictures on the flips.
No, I used mine occasionally for video for the
vlog.
but I never use it to like take pictures really of.
But it was like
Japan.
a Spotify machine. It was a Spotify machine, and that's all it was.
Yeah.
And we were really good. I didn't watch any YouTube shorts.
Yeah.
I did use it for the Ring app because I like to check to see if my girlfriend's been murdered.
That was Michael would use it to use the Ring app to also post Shohei Ohtani tweet. He would just be laughing at himself, looking at his phone, and I was like, "Oh no, he cracked and watched YouTube Shorts." And then he would just show him commenting under a Ring, the doorbell, saying Shohei Ohtani feet to someone saying, "Do you hear that loud barking dog?"
They have like a neighbors feature, like a Yik Yak. If you ever use Yik Yak type feature, where people post in your area, but like someone would be like, or people would be like, you know, why the fuck is your dog, or like lost dog on 9th, and I say pound, frowny face, or freaking like why is there a helicopter, and it's like Shohei Ohtani foot pics just dropped. It's just like fun to post in there, and that's all I had.
And by like day 10, you were more thirsty for memes, and then you went through your photos, which had like old memes.
Some really good shit, yeah.
Like you had pre-saved your old memes.
Yeah, Joe Biden pussy.
All right.
On this trip,
These are our
I still
bikes.
have no idea
I miss
where
this.
am.
I like this bike.
Yeah, it was nice.
I think I like a 400cc bike a lot.
Yeah, it was good. I got back on mine and it like
ripped too hard.
Ripped really hard.
Dude, I got on the Vespa and it ripped too soft. I was fully throttled. I was like,
okay, back to it. Rule number 3
And it
is
goes
no
nowhere.
toll roads. There's a few roads.
That was
in
my
Japan
heating
that are
gear,
just
which
cheat
I did not
codes.
use
They
in
can literally
once.
bring you from
Yeah,
the
that's
south of
crazy.
Japan to the north of Japan
You were
without so much
trying to
as
fix
changing
it the
lanes.
entire time.
that just looks like a throbbing penis.
Yeah, it does.
Is this
I
really
didn't
what Japan
really
looks
want
like?
to fucking say it, but Aomori is the head of the cop.
It is just, this is, and then Hokkaido is the
You
splooge.
got veins and
if you
shit.
will. Okinawa is the balls.
At the end of the day, the goal of this trip is to experience Japan by forcing us to do it kind of how people used to travel
No,
in the
we didn't really
1960s.
start in
I
Okinawa.
probably think this sounds easy, and I did too.
Until this happened. Cool.
Yeah. And that was the first time that happened.
Yeah.
So back to the present. Our first major decision is from
You watch your Jimbo yet?
Gas.
You can either go left, which
the
I think
movie?
is back where we came
The
from. or
2-hour
right.
film.
No
Akira
idea
Kurosawa.
No.
Famous almost killed himself.
Hey, he did, I did. And you'll actually see that coming up in the vlog.
Where we
Where
kill
Ludwig
ourselves.
has like
Alright,
4
whatever
hours
place
of
I
talking
guess
about
closer
Akira Kurosawa.
I like him, man.
Good.
That's right.
That was a bit of a life-changing decision there.
Yeah, that was a
Off to new
huge
territory.
mistake. I hope it's
I'm glad we went right.
Me too. It made it more interesting.
Damn, that was a detailed ass map.
Remember, yeah, Ken was dying, making a detailed map.
Yeah.
First day.
Yeah, the first episode took like 5 days to edit. And I was really nervous this series wouldn't come out daily because it took 5 fucking days to edit. But I realized it's because he was making such detailed maps that it would include the specific.
Like, look at that. Like, there's the street.
This is like
everything.
the screenshot of the dead end road
Yeah, that's a good one.
and the exact Google Maps coordination
Yeah,
of it.
Decision number 2 is go straight. And
Which, yeah, maybe a little
it
too
says
detailed.
It's a campground.
Right is a campground. Left is.
Wait, right is a campground.
Yeah,
Video's
right?
too low volume-wise?
Oh,
I'm hopping off.
we should check that out.
Ah, turn your headphones up.
This is a map. We're
Yep.
the red dot. You go straight, and then left, and then there's a highway.
Giant
Oh,
red
and then the highway.
thing.
Well, let's just
Dude,
fucking
I'm
run it, dude.
dumb as hell.
Let's just fucking rip it, me and you.
Fuck
What
it.
are we
I
scared
am glad
of,
we
bro?
went through
What
that
are you
village, though.
scared of?
I decided to be
such a
brave and just make a
low
decision. And
Cost decision.
Yeah, low cost
anyway,
fuck
this
up.
is the
Yeah.
road.
Hey, man, I
I really thought it was a dead end forever.
Go through.
Oh, you want me to hit this?
Yeah, hit that shit.
I like how I send you.
Yeah, hit this. Hey,
I
check this
sent
out.
you
Yeah.
for the daring message voyage.
I'm good.
Wait, hold up. Wait, yeah, this is fine.
What happened to the
Not even a
bikes?
little bit lost.
Blow
So
'em up.
a little background: the RV that followed us, and day 1 and 2 they followed us more aggressively. Day 3 and on, we basically didn't see them until the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
Like day 1, they were trying to be like within fucking 2 miles of us, but then after that, they basically just waited till we got to the location, then hauled ass to get there. But it was Cam who edited, Dan who was like basically playing producer and various hat wearer, Nobby who was driving and doing translations, and then Adam who lives in Japan and rides motorcycles, who had to buy the motorcycles in his name because no Japanese company would rent us motorcycles.
Yeah, shout out Adam. His license will never be the same. Holy
Yep. We
shit.
have put so many points. We broke several crimes, Adam. We want
He's
to
gonna
apologize for that.
Break the record, probably.
Truly kill people.
Horrendous
That will
shit,
be on his
actually.
record.
Yeah.
But yeah, no one would rent a bike because you can't rent a motorcycle.
Like from the south to the north.
You going to Hokkaido. If we just skipped Hokkaido, they'd be like, yeah, it's fine. You can rent one.
Yeah.
But no one will let us go to Hokkaido, which makes sense if you watch the last couple episodes.
Yeah, it's terrifying in bed.
So anyway, yeah, the bikes are still there. They're just in Adam's name. He's shipping them back to the south of Japan and then I think selling them.
Yeah, I believe he's selling them and having a hard time is what he said, selling them. Because Japanese people don't like secondhand vehicle.
Secondhand vehicles
Allegedly.
that have only dropped like what 5 times. You can't drop a
Collective-
vehicle 5 times.
Collect
Between the both of us, we dropped them 5 times.
5 times, yeah.
It was just a
Auction them?
scare-
Yeah, Chet, you want to buy them off me? Yeah, I'll sell it to you.
Go to
Scary
Japan to
road.
pick it up.
So, we are going back to Cape Sawyer.
Dude, we just leave them at the same starting point, and then people can
Someone
take it
else
like a
has to
mecca.
do it. Yeah.
You just have to film it,
And fill it up with gas and
get
stuff.
somebody to get addicted to cigarettes who follows you, edits
Yeah,
it all.
yeah, you film
You
it.
gotta do that.
feel it.
all right.
I feel it.
No, there's no way. How is that even possible?
We're driving the direction we just were going.
How do you know?
My 3D spatial awareness is really good because I play Minecraft a lot. And I go in the caves and I remember where I go. That's no lie. I
So
bet
just
you.
feel
My 3D
yourself
spatial
driving
awareness
back
is
to
dog
Cape
shit, I
Sato.
realize.
Maybe Cam
Dude,
can
mine started
fucking
getting
pull it up with a
worse as
graphic
the
and I'm
day
smoking
went on.
crack.
You think it
but
got
I
worse?
think
You
we're
like-
going back in
I mean,
that
you called
direction.
it bar for bar.
I'm pretty sure we just
You were
did a
perfectly
big
right.
loop back to the road that we were once on. I think
Have
if
you
we
watched a
turn
Minecraft
left,
movie?
We get back to that sign.
Not yet.
Left. So we
Is it the
should
best
go
thing
right.
ever?
No, are you trying to watch
no,
it?
no, I think we go left
I'm
and
going
then
with my
we go
roommates.
right. Because
days
right
from
would
now.
be going back to Cape Sato, right?
You know, I've asked 10 people to watch a Minecraft movie with me this week. Everyone has said no.
Well, because it's because I'm already watching it. You want to come?
No, I don't know where the fuck
Busy.
you are.
Wrapping myself around a
Check
fucking pole.
I'm relying on your Minecraft ability.
Check this out. Check this out. I'm about to show you some crazy shit.
Did we just go in a fucking circle?
Yeah, I do believe we just went in
God, I
one
love that
large
helmet.
circle. I feel
Yeah, that
as
thing is
though
a beauty.
upcoming
Beat to
the
shit by
sun.
the end.
It did look kind of ugly at the end. Yeah.
Mine still don't got the
You
screw
like
in it.
that shit? You like that shit?
What the fuck?
I think it's actually from Minecraft. Because I
can't
never
believe
put
that
down
village
torches.
has,
I always
like,
just
no one in
remember
it.
where I am in the cave.
We didn't really
and then
show
get
it, but it
off.
was an
Huge
abandoned
back
village.
here.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
think it's straight, bro.
Okay, yeah. Fuck it. Dude, your gut the first time, it's right.
But there's a lot
we
of
were
cars
about
coming
to
from
go
this area
straight
to the
as
right.
well.
That's the point.
You let me get away with too much shit at the start.
Yeah.
It took you like 10 days to
I was
realize
calibrating.
how full of shit I am.
I was learning.
すみません、私たちは lost。
T の字があるから、
はい。
それを
左。はい。青左。
左。
はい。
左、二人。左、もう左。はい。わかります。
はい
本当にありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
あなたの助けにおにぎり。
We look so fucked up.
He wasn't phased.
He wasn't phased.
You know
Okay.
that?
Dude, we didn't have a translating tool, right? I used a chat. What was your Japanese study before the trip?
ChatGPT. It's like I get a question, I look up ChatGPT. I talk to
Okay.
it.
You like have a question you come up with, and
Yeah,
then,
go blah, blah, blah,
and you
and then-
talk to it, right?
I wouldn't really go back and forth. I would just do the voice to text.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
Read
would
it.
talk to it. Like I would turn on the robot AI
This
assistant
is
thing.
yeah, the Jennifer Aniston
Yes.
voice. Yeah.
The Scarlett
Johansson.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Scarlett.
yeah,
I turned
yeah,
on the ScarJo and I'd fall in love with my AI assistant and I would ask it. And I said, because initially you're supposed to do the $1 thing. I was like, imagine I'm in Japan and somebody just like paid me in housing and food and gas money and I worked for them. How would I thank them appropriately?
Yeah, like a huge thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they said, oh, you'd go, hey, Jubbin, you go Anatsu no Tasuke ni Oni Kiru. And I went, is that like normal to say? And they went, it's totally normal and conversational.
That is how it sounds. That's how he says it as well.
And I was like, cool. And so I memorized it and I didn't know it was old Japanese until I read like a comment on the first YouTube video that was making fun of me 7 days into the trip.
Dude!
We look so fucked that motherfucker got out of the car.
Just a recap. He was saying
That
left.
guy was huge. That guy changed our
left,
life.
More
That guy
left,
was-
Then you go right.
he doesn't get
They
enough
said people in
credit.
Japan
Yeah,
wouldn't be
'cause he
nice
wasn't
and
in
helpful. They
for
fucking
very long.
lied.
But he
We are
set the
gonna follow
tone.
this guy's
Yeah, and
directions
he
hopefully
wasn't
see you
in
on
for
the other
very
side.
long because he was efficient.
Yes.
It's like go this way.
Got
go
in,
that.
gave the directions, unasked
Is it
for,
cool in there?
braless, by the way.
I want to
Yeah.
go in. It's
The
like a
hole,
perfectly
dude.
I
carved
miss the
tunnel
hole.
out of this
If you can
giant
find the
mountain.
hole and
No, I
kill a
think he's
small
just
animal in the
drinking
hole, we'll
This is
give
for,
you the
like,
bikes.
We will
teenagers.
give you the bikes
Yeah.
for
The bikes
free.
are in the hole
You know,
right
if
now.
you're 18 in this
If you
area,
can
go
show
drive
us
up
you
the
getting
hole.
head in the hole,
It's kind of a cool hole.
Okay, that's dope. That's pretty sweet.
That's number 7 on best places to get head in Kagoshima.
dude, you don't even hear. We had a full top 10 list.
Barely edging out Cape
I
Sato.
know.
I don't
So
remember
much
that
is
one.
Steps from a
lost.
beautiful view of Cape Sata is the hole.
Come to
That
drink
gas
or
station
get
where they were
sloppy.
chopping up a
The
pig.
choice is yours.
Oh my, that was awesome. I can't believe
Okay,
it
we're
wasn't in
gonna
there.
go on a road. We'll see you when we're closer to city because I'm running out of battery.
Yeah, there is a
It
massive
is
amount of footage
Dusk
lost.
now, and we have
Yeah,
a big
just 'cause, like, there's
decision,
no
which
audio
is straight
or-
on the
Yeah.
68
But I know.
Tashido,
Yeah, I was
or
a bad
right from
vlogger.
74 to
This is my first time
Mexico.
vlogging ever,
You say
really.
that shit like you know
Really?
where to go.
Yeah.
Like you know what the city
I
is
did
on.
say I'm like,
Streamer.
what's
You really dialed it in and calibrated.
Hashiro. You know what?
I did lock in
Hashiro,
after a
I'm
while.
gonna look
Yeah.
at those.
But I did
there's
start
a
out
blue
doing
up there,
fucking
no?
You want to
what
go?
she
Let's
sees
fuck walk
angles
up to the
only.
fucking-
What's up,
Literally,
boys?
doing
No
walk up to
audio
a fucking
angle.
sign, like we could read it even if.
This is gonna be my no dialogue vlog.
Oh, look at that! Look at the picture of the park.
Probably
Look
like
at
the
picture of
first
park.
3 days, like
There's
half the
water in
audio
that
is gone.
picture.
If there's water, the water's flowing from somewhere. We're going towards water.
That's what people have done for thousands of
Yes.
years, right?
I won't lie to you, Chet. I don't know if we're
We're
gonna
dumb
make it
as
to
shit.
Ohio.
We are
This
dumb
is-
as fucking shit.
Yeah, it's
We're
literally
so
a guy
fucking
every
stupid.
minute.
Can you show how far we are from Cape Sata in
love the
kilometers?
Dude, what?
27?
That took us hours.
Yeah, it's like nighttime.
And
It's
how
gonna
much
be so
time it took
sad.
to get there?
It's gonna be
that's
depressing as fuck.
All right. Anyway, I gotta go. I'll see you hopefully in a city. Okay, quick update. We
Toshido.
have a new sign that we ran into. I think we eventually made it to Tashido. Let me get off and get closer.
Why did it honk?
Maybe we were like finger grabbing as we were going down. And also because it was funny for comedic effect. Dude,
I had the
I was so
kickstand.
happy when you dropped it. That
Why
it
would
wasn't
you be
me.
happy?
That it wasn't me. Wasn't me. Wasn't me that dropped it.
And the blinker's going?
Don't. Oh, what's that?
The right way.
Yeah, I almost always had my blinker on. Yeah, that was rough.
That's gonna be my YouTube video. Is a 7-hour
damage.
compilation of your blinker being on.
I don't know why it was impossible for me to turn it off.
Our first
I just didn't have that
fucking
dog in me.
tumble.
It had to happen.
I was literally saying, I don't know if I was recording, I was saying earlier, I hope Michael's the first one to have a shit collapse, so I don't feel
He would
embarrassed
collapse
to have
eventually.
somebody-
He would collapse.
No.
He would prolapse.
You gotta lift this
He would eventually lapse.
grab
That was scary when I saw that.
Yeah, the liquid was. I mean, it's never fun to have liquid fall out of a vehicle.
No. There it is. Oh, you can see it. Look at there's so much.
Wait, that is so much.
Fucking much. We
That
were
is
right to be
dumping
concerned.
out. That's like a water breaking.
It smells like gas, no?
That is dumping. What is it? We still don't know.
I think it was the coolant.
Is that gas?
Nah,
And it went to
I wish it was gas. I think that's a radiator.
Because it wasn't oil and it wasn't
Which is
gas.
weird.
There's only one other fucking liquid in the whole
No,
thing.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to stabilize it.
Brake fluid.
Ah, shit, you're right, actually. Yeah, shit.
I didn't let it happen. I should have fucking let it happen.
Love the pants. These pants fucking piss me the fuck off.
Are those the heated?
Huh?
Are those the heated?
No. Just these pants. They're just regularized jeans, but they're so long, and I have stubby legs, so I stepped on them all day at the airport the last day. I got so tilted.
They look fucking awesome, though.
No way.
Let's turn it off and back on.
I thought it was over. I actually
did
thought
too.
it was over. I was like, okay, 3 more days.
See what we got.
I read a comment. I don't know how true it is. Apparently, it's flooding prevention technology.
Like, the fact that it won't start.
Yeah, like it shuts off the ability to start it. You have to turn it off and turn it on,
Oh. That's really cool.
and then it instantly turns on.
Okay, modern technology.
That liquid is like concerning. I almost wish it was gas.
Not even
Can I ask a
freaking
dumb question?
concerning.
This is really
Why can't we
concerning.
just
I was
fucking
really
ride it until the
fucking
wheels fall off?
No, we
Dr.
totally could.
Beakerman over
We totally
here
fucking
looking at
can.
the engine,
If it's
pretending
cool,
like I
and then
know
you
how
run out, you
engines
just
work.
keep running it.
Okay, you're selling yourself short because you're reviewing yourself. You do know how engines work.
Not.
You,
Well,
we would
okay.
drive by
Cursory
bikes,
level.
and you would be like, "That's the BMW
That's a
series."
fucking-
Exciting, isn't it? I will tear the world asunder. teeth.